Hello everyone, and welcome to the very first monthly progress report for Precision is Key. Obviously, this is inspired by Doggie's brief progress reports. We're both verifying new hardware, so I thought it'd be fitting. Since the first stream in January, I've streamed 26 times and spent a whopping 39,583 attempts, which is by far the most attempts I spent on a level in 1 month. For reference, Spectrum Cyclone, as my hardest at the time, took a total of 26,040 attempts over the same time. It's not like I'm playing the level off stream either, so the attempts you see me doing on stream are the only ones I'm playing. I don't plan on changing the level either, but the mental challenge is really too much to bear. I'll nerf the level accordingly. I don't have the level in 2 runs yet, but I'm getting there really soon, and I'm confident the progress I'm making, I'll be able to get 2 runs by the end of February, probably. On the very first stream, I even got 55 to 100, 23%, and 41 to 84, which is insane progress for the first day of verifying. My best runs are 39 from 0, achieved on January 27th, 27 to 60, achieved on January 30th, and 49 to 100, achieved on January 18th, which means I currently have the level in 3 runs. I also have 41 to 88, so hopefully I'll be able to get that run sometime in February, and with 41 only being 5 clicks away, I'll make my goal for February to get the level in 2 runs, hopefully with a 41 run from 0 and 41 to 100. I've also gotten quite a good grasp of the balancing level, which is kind of surprising that I didn't already know it, because I literally made the level. But yeah, you really can't grasp the difficulty or balancing of a level until you actually try beating it. It's true for every yen, it'll be true for this. The 49 to 100 run felt about the same difficulty as quantum processing, if not harder, and the first half of the level is quite a bit harder because of how many choke points there are. Just passing 20 from 0 is such a mental challenge because of 5 separate clicks. The 4% corner jump, the 6% jump into the drop, the 9% orb, 18% jump, and 20 jump into the first maze. I don't have a solid way of doing for sure, but I'm 80% certain that all these clicks are frame perfect on 120 Hz at the very minimum, which should give you a good idea of how hard the first 20% is. While doing 49 to 100, I've struggled quite a bit with the clicks at 89% and 90%, which I call the 89 orb and the trip jump. Because for the 90% jump here, you don't just avoid the block above you. There's also a block all the way down there, and even if you avoid the block on top, you can trip on the block down here, which does kill you. I believe this click is also frame perfect on 120 Hz, but don't take my word for any of these frame perfect clicks, because I just can't prove it. It's also worth noting that halfway through the month, Jump Dash Update 2.208 came out, and with it came 2 notable changes to this verification. The first is the lack of mods, because updates just naturally break how implementing mods works. That mostly doesn't matter in my case, except for a start position switcher, which means that I'll need to use practice mode for a foreseeable future, which honestly isn't even that bad. The level's not long enough to be annoying to practice through. It's also kind of nice using an in-game feature that I haven't seriously utilized in however long it's been. The second thing is the addition of click on steps and click between steps, which are in-game 240 TPS and in-game CBF respectively. I'm not going to bother explaining what CBF is, which you probably already know, but if you do understand how it works, I hope you understand why I won't be turning it on for this level in specific. I won't be turning on click between steps, because that option is dependent on the device you use to click. I use my laptop's keyboard, and I've been using it to play GD for the past year and 4 months since I beat Sonic Wave. Because that's capped at 1000 TPS, turning on click between steps really wouldn't make a difference. I just don't see a point in turning it on, and because it affects performance, I don't need to add that to my list of problems. Simply put, click between steps is a net negative for me, so I'm not turning it on. I think I've covered everything I've done this month, so that'll be pretty much it for January. I expected there to be 5 of these videos, but if it takes longer, I'm completely fine too. If you haven't and want to, you can check out my Twitch, which is where all this is streamed. 8 PM EST, 6 days a week. I'll try not to be late, but no promises. Thank you so much for showing support on this level. I'm really proud of how it turned out, and I'm glad that people are showing interest in this. Thanks for watching, and see you either next month or next time I make progress. Get back on Make It Drop DL and